Welcome back to Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. Now, we begin the classification of Mollusca, the second largest phylum after Arthropoda. This group includes chitons, snails, mussels, oysters, squids, and octopuses. We'll study their classes based on shell, foot, nervous system, and habitat. By the end, you'll easily understand the main classes of Mollusca. If you haven't watched their salient features, check the link in the description and pinned comments. Let's get started. The first class of phylum Mollusca is Polyplacophora, also called chitons. They are flat, marine animals with a shell of 8 plates. Chitons stick to rocks in intertidal areas and feed on algae using a radula. An example is chiton. The next class is Monoplacophora, primitive mollusks with a simple cap-like shell. Their organs like gills and nephridia are repeated, making them look segmented. They live in deep seas. An example is Neopolina. The next class is Gastropoda, the largest class of Mollusca. Their body twists during growth, a process called torsion. Most have a spiral shell. They can live in the sea, freshwater, or on land. Examples are phyla, apple snail, linnea, and helix, garden snail. Now let's look at Scaphopoda, or tusk shells. They have long tube-like shells open at both ends. They live only in the sea, usually buried in sand. They use special tentacles called captacula to catch tiny organisms. A common example is Dentalium. The next class is Pelecypoda, or Bivalvia. They have 2 shells joined by a hinge. They don't have a head or radula. Most live in water and feed by filtering food through their gills. Examples are Unio, freshwater mussel, Mytilus, marine mussel, and Ostrea, oyster. The next class is Cephalopoda, or head-footed mollusks. They are the most advanced mollusks with a well-developed brain and complex eyes. Their foot forms arms and tentacles with suckers. Cephalopods live only in the sea and swim fast using jet propulsion. Examples are sepia, cuttlefish, loligo, squid, octopus, and nautilus. Let's quickly recap the main classes of Mollusca. Polyplacophora, or chitons, are flat with 8 dorsal plates and live on rocks. Monoplacophora are primitive with a single cap-like shell and repeated organs. Gastropoda, like snails and slugs, show torsion and usually have coiled shells. Scaphopoda, or tusk shells, are tubular and burrow in sand. Pelecypoda, or bivalves, have 2 shells and filter feed. Cephalopoda, like squids and octopuses, are advanced, have tentacles, complex eyes, and are active predators. Here's your another challenge question for today. Which of the following statements is correct about molluscan classes? Is it option A? Polyplacophora have a single cap-like shell and live in deep sea. Is it option B? Gastropoda exhibit torsion and usually have a coiled shell. Is it option C? Pelecypoda have a radula for scraping algae. Or is it option D? Cephalopoda are slow-moving filter feeders. Comment your answers or send them to us on WhatsApp or Telegram. That's all for today's episode on classification of Mollusca. I hope you now clearly understand the main classes from chitons to cephalopods. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe, and check out the full Animal Kingdom playlist and daily NEET MCQs and PYQs series playlist, both for more learning. In the next episode, we'll study the salient features of Echinodermata and Hemichordata, looking at their body structures, symmetry, and adaptations. See you in the next episode.